What's going on, guys? TTL here. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. It's the day after Christmas. It's time to buckle back up and get these NBA props in, get these videos in. Yesterday, we had an amazing day in VIP. You guys have to go sign up. $20 a month. We went 7-0 on the Pick'em apps on Christmas Day, and then we went 2-1 on sports books in solo bets, minus 118 each one over on a sports book. I personally use Shuffle. If you guys aren't on Shuffle, you can see it in the bottom right now. You get a 100% match up to $1,000 by using code TTL or just going to the Discord and using my link on Discord. Or I have been posting on Twitter as well. So if you're on Twitter watching this, shout out you, leave a response. But been crushing it. And yesterday we actually cashed this overnight as well. I put $300 on it. The crypto did go down a little bit, but $300 on plus 120 for anyone's Legends to win on League of Legends. They won 3-1, absolutely demolished WBG. Beautiful, love to see that. We won 340 profit, 360 profit, whatever it was. And we're going to keep on crushing that. Tons of slips in VIP cash yesterday. Again, I said we went 7-0. If I go to the post your wins section, we can just see everybody sharing all their wins that we posted. So up a ton of money, and we're gonna do it again today. I'm loving all the props for today. Gonna give you guys my top 5, and let me scroll down to my second monitor. Let's get into it. So VIP's $20 a month. If you guys are interested, use the Patreon link in the description, or you can sign up to Predictive Profits. I use this for all my research. This is a website I created, and you can use code TTL50 for half off your first week or month. And guys, this is a game changer. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. This is a game changer. It runs 10,000 simulations per game per player, and it tells you whether to take the over or the under. And it's so simple. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use this as we go over our top 5 props for the day. Let's go ahead. Let's do number 1. Number 1 is going to be Santi Aldama. We're going to take his over 13.5 points and assists. Let's go over to Predictive Profits. We can see Santi Aldama right here, points and assists, 13.5. The odds on PrizePicks lines are all set to minus 137, just because that's what you around what you get on a 2-pick, between minus 137 and minus 138. Minus 119 is what you get on a 5 or a 6 pick, though. So obviously it's better to take those. But Santi Aldama, we can see he's cashed in 80% last 5, 80% last 10, 77% 2024. The projection over, and the over hit in 78.6% of those simulations. And when we take a look at this and we click it, we can see he's cashed in 4 of his last 5 games with an average of 15.8. He's cashed in 8 of his last 10 with an average of 16.7. And he's cashed in 23 of 30, 76.7% of games this season with an average of 16.3. He's been pretty consistent around this number as well, as you can see from his average the last 5, last 10, etc. The Toronto Raptors defense, both good, or bad technically. Assists allowed, 12th in the league, so kind of middle of the pack. There's 30 teams, they're ranked 12th, allowing 25.8 assists per game. Points allowed, 26th in the league, a bottom 5 team for points allowed, allowing 117.3 points per game. The projection details, we have him projected for right over 16 points and assists in this matchup, which is around 3 over his line at 13.5. And the projected hit rate, he is projected to go over this in 78.6% of times in this matchup. So I'm loving this. Let's lock it in, Santi Aldama, and let's move on to the second prop of the day, which is going to be Agbaji over 11.5 points and rebounds. So this is actually on the opposing team. When we search up Agbaji, points and rebounds 11.5. 80% last 5, 70% last 10, 77% this season. The projection is the over, 75.9% projected hit rate. We click on his name. 4 of his last 5 he's went over, average of 17. 7 of his last 10, an average of 13.6. And 23 of 30 with an average of 15.7. The Grizzlies defense, very similar to the Raptors, middle of the pack, dead middle for points allowed, allowing 113 points per game. Rebounds allowed, 23rd in the league, allowing 53.5 rebounds per game. We have him projected for 15.5, which is around 4 over his current projection on PrizePicks. And again, a 76%, 75.9% projected hit rate. So let's go lock that one in. Move on to our third prop of the day, which is going to be RJ Barrett. We're going to take his over RA, 11.5 rebounds and assists. Same exact matchup and even better opposing defense. So we take a look at this one. It's the same opposing defense, actually a little bit worse because the 5 assists. But fifth in assists allowed per game, allowing 24.4 per game. 23rd in rebounds, allowing 53.5. I don't think he's going to have any issues, though. We have him projected for 13.17. He's had 13.6 on average over his last 5. He's went over in 9 of his last 10 games with an average of 13.9. And he's went over in 17 of 25 this season, 68% hit rate with an average of 12.8. Now, we have him projected for around 1.5, 2 over this line. I don't think we're going to have any issues. We can see he's getting a ton of assists every game, ton of rebounds every game, and I don't think that's going to stop today. Even though they do allow 24.5 assists per game, I think he's going to be able to still get those assists. Let's move on to our 4th prop of the day. We're going to go ahead and let's take Giannis over 29.5 points versus the Nets. Loving this prop today. Let's take a look at it. Giannis, points 29.5, 71.88% projected hit rate. We have him projected for 32 points in this matchup. The Nets defense is a weak defense, almost a bottom 10 team, 19th out of 30, 114 points allowed per game. He's averaging 32 over his last 5. He's went over in 4 out of 5, went over in 8 out of 10, and went over in 17 of 25 this season with an average of 32 points per game. He's pretty accurate. I mean, pretty steady. He's pretty steady with that 30, 31, 32 points per game. Sometimes he has pop-off games, but we can see his field goal attempts. He's getting somewhere around 20 field goal attempts in most games, and I think he should be able to get 24, 25 today and be able to cash this 29.5 point line. Now, our 5th and final prop of the day, we're going to go ahead and take Jaime, and we're going to take his under 20 PRA versus the Magic. The Magic have an insane defense. When we take a look at this, 78% hit rate. And when we take a look, he's gone under in all 5 of his last 5, average of 13. He's went under in 8 of his last 10 with an average of 15. And he's went under in 17 of 22 games this season with an average of 15.8. We have him getting 15 in this matchup. Projected hit rate 78%. And the Magic defense is just absolutely beautiful. Second in the league for literally everything. Assists allowed second. Points allowed second. Rebounds allowed second. They don't give up anything. And I do think all of these will bump. So get them in early, guys. And let's head on over to our shuffle props of the day. This is a segment I do in every video nowadays. But I have 3 solo props that I'm loving over on Shuffle. Let's take a look at it. So we have Ben Simmons, under 6.5 rebounds. This is minus 139 over on Shuffle. I put $139 on it to win 100 profit. So $239 is my return. I'm loving this. Let's lock it in. Under 6.5 rebounds over on Ben Simmons. Next up, we have over 15.5 points for Malik Beasley. This is minus 114 odds. I have $114 on it to win 214, so $100 profit. And then finally, we have Nick Claxton under 11.5 points, minus 127 odds. I put 127 on it to win 100 profit, so 227 return. Let's go ahead and lock these in, guys. Let's go 3-0 on the shuffle props. Let's go 5-0 on PrizePicks, and let's have an 8-0 day. Our last video, we went 8-0. So we swept the PrizePicks, we swept the shuffle. Let's do it again today, baby. 8-0. Let's make it 16-0 after today. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.